isn't it?
Oh, I'd probably figure it out.
I would try.
I'd probably try somehow, but I don't know if I could take the cuts.
I'd buy farm land.
Well, your life wouldn't be your own though if you wanted that. People be all over you.
Oh,
You'd have to go somewhere.
man, you have cousins you never knew about.
Yeah.
Ex-girlfriends and.
I guess I should check my number, see if I won.
We're live.
Okay, let's get at it. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Can I get a motion from one of you gentlemen for approve the agenda for today?
So moved.
Okay,
I'll second that.
call for a vote.
Tippit, aye.
Seaman, aye?
Rules, aye.
Perfect.
You
How
threw me
about,
off when you said gentlemen. I'm not sure.
how about the minutes?
I didn't see anything online.
I didn't.
Tracy? He's got a look.
Tracy's the spelling master.
I wouldn't say that.
I'll second.
Okay. Call for a vote on the minutes.
Tippit, aye.
Seaman, aye?
Rules, aye.
Perfect. Claims. Any questions?
12 pages, a lot of claims.
3-week period. That's a long one.
Oh, okay.
And I did put a lot of those juvenile ones in there
Yeah.
and
I
both
got-
transportation
I
and.
got one. Page 8, under capital projects, service center.
Is that the water bill from Schminke?
Yeah, right above that. I understand that one, the 19,000. But the one above it is Edwards Plumbing and Heating. But then it's got on the memo, it says conservation NSF check.
Is that right?
I know it's not right, but
Okay.
just thought I'd point that
Yep.
out that.
That was the boiler.
Yeah, that's the boiler.
Okay.
Description. We'll be able to fix it.
That's the only thing I seen.
I did see the NSF check.
Yeah, it wouldn't come out of capital projects. We'll fix it before we post that claim.
Okay, perfect. Bruce, you got anything?
Nope, I looked it all over, and
Okay.
like you say, it's
I will
scary.
take a motion then to approve the claims.
I'll make the motion to approve the claims with the one correction that we made before we posted.
Okay,
Second?
oh, before we go any further, is the one for the gas line, that's gonna be in the next,
Yep, the next one, because
Yeah,
I just
all
got
right.
that one and I was trying to finalize,
okay,
but we did get repayment for the first two we paid. So we
Perfect.
received that 100,000 back from them.
okay, all
So
right.
we should owe that, whatever that amount is, and another 5,000 to 7,000.
61,000 and change.
Yep.
Okay. You got a first, you got a second, so now I will call for a vote.
Tippit, aye.
Seaman, aye.
Rules, aye.
9:05. Alicia.
Okay, my computer's gonna not work right. So with the new time and attendance, a lot of departments are rounding to the quarter hour, which is fine. It's just technically our sick leave policy, they had to use it in half-hour increments. So to make my life easier, and the supervisors that are approving all the time as well, I was wanting to knock that down to where they can use quarter-hour increments, but still do the minimum of half an hour, because if you're just taking 15, it seems kind of crude. But you could do it at the end of the day or something. Then the other, I had sent you what I had changed. There's just, I think in the main one, if they take 37 and a half or 40, depending on the work week, they're not supposed to earn it. But it says if it used that, so if they use a week, to me, they still get it. So I said to do 37 and a half or 40 or more to make that, so then they don't earn that 5.5 a pay period. just, I think that was the intention, and just the way it was worded, you could kind of go either way, so.
Correct.
I understand it.
Because we've always done it where if they use a week, not necessarily a week at a time, but a week in a pay period, they don't earn the 5.5, but I was like, well, if we're changing this wording, we could change that just to make it more easier for everyone to read.
Clear.
Yeah, clear, there you go, that's where.
Does it, I haven't read it in a long time, does it do the same thing on vacation? You can't use vacation.
You can
No,
use
that's
15.
awarded the other way,
Yeah.
sorry.
Yeah, that's,
So we just want
Just
to
sick-
mimic that
Just
now.
sick leave.
yeah,
Yep, I agree with that.
yeah, because otherwise it's gonna be me going in, changing after everything's been approved, and then I have to go in and reapprove it before I can pull it into payroll. And it's just, some days, Monday
So
afternoon's
those
crazy.
programs don't talk to each other.
They can't do the quarter hour, they can do the minimum of half an hour, but they said there's no way to make it where you have to use half-hour increments. So if they have, with the rounding, 37 hours, or 37 and a quarter,
It's gonna say 37.5.
yeah,
Okay.
to make it just even, well, they can't use quarter hour, but you know what I mean.
Understand. I have no problem with it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay.
So then there's that resolution 2590,
Yep.
and it's just stating that, just such that we're amending that section 4.3. And then we'll share that with our employees.
Okay. Can I get a motion?
Yeah, I'll make a motion to approve resolution 2590, amending sick leave policy in Benton County Employee Handbook.
I'll second that.
Okay, call for a vote.
Tippit, aye.
Seaman, aye.
Bull's eye. Derek, you got your Christmas shopping done?
He should be like, Derek's wife got his Christmas shop.
The Amazon truck's just parked in front of my house.
Great.
You guys would say the same.
Okay. Number 7, we'll jump to that one. It'll only take a minute, I think. Discuss and approve use of courthouse ground for Chick-fil, a food truck vendor. Now, technically, I was told this truck is gonna be on the street, not on the ground. Am I correct?
Yes, and I have his phone number if you want to talk to him after the meeting and give him more stipulations or whatever.
No, we don't own the street, the city of Benton owns the street. Ain't that right, County Attorney Ray?
Yes.
It's supposed to be different. Yeah, 'cause
I mean, if he's gonna be on the street, we can't say no, I don't think.
No, on our street.
So technically, do we even have to give him the okay?
I know he reached out and was told to contact us because we've done it for the cruise committee vendors and the Boomtown vendor. I mean, I guess it comes through VU when they do that,
Okay,
but the cruise committee does. I know we're gonna be closed tomorrow.
right, and some of the vendors do go on the lawn, I remember.
Yep.
Yeah, because they use our plugins,
Yes,
but I would think this is its own generator truck.
I'd imagine.
well, I have no problem with them, if they're gonna be on
No
the
problem
street.
with it.
I don't have a problem with him being on the street.
I mean, you can definitely give him a call and
Okay,
talk to him outside of, I mean, he's got his number and all that listed there.
yes, he does.
Has he reached out to the city as well, to our, anybody's knowledge?
I don't know. I can go back and see what his original.
How about this? We can pass it on the grounds. Let me give him a call after the meeting to make sure it's gonna be on the street.
There'll be plenty of parking down there tomorrow.
Yeah,
Was there an activity, a parade, or is there anything like that?
No,
You just want to park there and...
School's having something, correct?
They're having a big Veterans Day, so.
Yeah,
Yeah. But that's at the, in the auditorium, right?
yeah.
Yeah, so that's gonna be quite a ways away from that.
Well, I would think the Legion's gonna have something too, wouldn't they?
they usually combine it with the school.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
What do you think, guys?
I don't have a problem approving it, because it's nothing it's not gonna affect us in any way.
I don't have any issues with it at all.
I'll make the motion.
I'll second.
Okay, call for a vote then.
Tippit, aye.
Seaman, aye.
Rules and
I will still call them though.
Okay,
Yeah, just a,
I'll stop in City Hall and make sure it's okay with them.
Okay. I will call them after the meeting.
Yeah, it's the Chick-fil-A out of the Waterloo.
Myron,
They do have a vendor permit.
How you
from
doing,
Vinton.
Myron? Good.
okay,
Good.
Sorry, I just reread the email. He has a vendor permit from Vinton. Times will be 11 to 1 and 4:30 to 6:30.
and then they got permission.
Forgive me for my freehand art.
it looks good to me, I can read it.
Very nice penmanship.
City of Van Horn has reached out to me on the east side of Van Horn. I'm not sure how recently, but the city of Van Horn has annexed some of that ground out east into city limits. That includes those two newer houses, one on the north side, one on the south side, on the east side of Van Horn. The city has inquired and requested a aerial that I show you, handed out to you, shows you that there's a 35-mile-an-hour speed limit for traffic approaching into town and a 55-mile-an-hour speed limit for traffic leaving town just east of the maintainer shed. The city is requesting, asking if the county would be receptive to extending a 45-mile-an-hour speed limit from basically the east property line of those two houses for incoming traffic to that 35, and for outgoing traffic, swapping that 55-mile-an-hour sign with a 45, and asking the traffic to wait for 55 until they get to the east end of that. I've been down there probably 6 or 8 times here in the last 2 weeks. I think somewhere within that 1,000 feet, people are starting to slow down already. The last 2 speed studies I've asked the DOT to do in close proximity to a city, and the response I got back from them is to work with the city on doing a speed limit. No recommendation given, so I didn't even ask them today or this time. Because of how the DOT acquired the right-of-way on that old state highway going east out of town, all of the right-of-way in this area is county-owned. It's a fee simple versus an easement. So the speed limit would be solely the county's decision. It would have nothing to do with the city at all. It's 1,000 feet. People are starting to slow down somewhat at this point. I think my willingness and recommendation would be to go along with the city's request. If you feel that way, I can draft a resolution making this change, but I just brought it to your attention today to discuss and see if you had any feedback.
And I guess what do I wanna say? However they would have the property classified, whether it's residential, or does that have any bearing on what the speed limit would be posted at?
No.
I don't have an issue with Myron's recommendation.
I
I
don't
know
either.
that the school bus stops at one or both of those places right now. I know that's part of the request.
Slower
Certainly
would
that
be better.
that would change with time, you know, depending on whether the ownership changes, and as kids get older, the school bus may or may not need to stop as often, or at all, which didn't play into my bearing, but the 35-mile speed limit was probably established back when the DOT had the jurisdiction on that roadway. It's been that way for over 20 years, I know.
We did have a school bus violation right there in that area. Are there two houses right there together, Myron?
They're basically nearly across from each other. They're west of what I would call the old Ed Fry farm, but there's two newer houses that have been built that are now within the city limits of Van Horn. And at least one of them has school-age kids that get picked up by school bus.
I think it's a good idea because I think speed might have played a small factor in this school bus violation.
I have no problem with it, it's in my back door, so.
I'm good with it.
I will draft a resolution and bring it to next week's meeting.
Okay.
Thank you.
And then last Monday afternoon, I visited with Jamie Kane. Jamie Kane works for Secondary Roads. He runs the motor grader at the Bruce Township, Bruce Center shed, works in that northwest corner of the county. He has submitted his resignation effective November 17th. I have posted that job on the website. I did that last Tuesday, and I'm taking applications through the 21st.
So we just acknowledge?
Yeah, can I get a motion to acknowledge?
I'll make the motion to acknowledge Jamie Kane's resignation from Secondary Roads.
Second.
Okay, call for a vote.
Tippit, aye.
Seaman, aye.
Rules aye.
What date did you say that was effective?
November
November
7th.
17th.
Well, I hope you get a lot of applicants.
That's all I have for you today.
You didn't bring a bill for me? For a mailbox?
To know about a
Okay,
mailbox.
okay. I'll take care of it after we get done here.
Okay.
Deb's supposed to know about it, so.
Okay, well,
Hopefully she
hopefully
does.
there's a note on her desk if she's
Okay.
off today, so.
Oh, she is?
Yeah,
All right, I'll come Wednesday then.
okay.
Marvin, I did have a couple of inquiries. I guess there was a motorcycle, what do they call those, fun runs or?
Yeah.
The Bullerstown, Watkins Corner, two of them almost wiped out. I don't know, have you seen that thing? I don't go by there, but there's a lot of loose gravel and everything all over the intersection.
Okay.
And I don't know if if you just happen to drive by and look at it,
Okay.
to see, because I don't know if it needs to be tore up or what needs to be done. That's out of my wheelhouse, but
Mm-hmm.
there was a couple of motorcycles almost wiped out on the gravel. And then I had a bunch of bus drivers say that the road between Newhall and 218, they're taking the gravel road to the south now because it's smoother than their road. I said, well, so they're going by Central Lutheran and west to 218, because 218 is just really, they said it's naughty. Or not 218, but that Newhall Road is.
Well, that's on the agenda to get fixed next year, correct?
That's on the 5-year plan?
Supposed to do the box culverts first.
70th Street.
It's in the short term, I guess, you know, it's on our 5-year plan, and I can't remember now. And I moved some things around, and whether that's proposed for next year's work or,
I didn't have the 5-year plan with me, I've got it in my file at home, and I just thought I'd ask you about it, and thought maybe you'd know off the top of your head, so that's good.
it's actually it's old but newer asphalt for the most part, but it just, yeah.
Yeah, well, I'll pass that on, I'm gonna say we're aware of it, and Martin's aware of it, and, be patient and keep driving the gravel, I suppose. I don't know. That's good, thank you.
Yep.
Under new business,
Candace?
I would just like to report, August 13th, this year, 25, we received the payment back from Fremont Township, 350,000. So it's in this current fiscal year.
That was for the Legion, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So we did accrue it as revenue, but it didn't come into this
Okay,
fiscal year.
August 13th.
The
City.
city hall,
City.
but it's
Township.
the Legion thing.
Legion, yep,
Yeah.
yep, August 13th, okay, you had it.
So they
Glad
paid us
you
back,
noticed.
so
Okay,
in and out of the loss fund.
Very nice.
Do we have any other outstanding ones like that?
no,
No?
not to my knowledge.
Cool.
Uh-uh.
Glad they got their roof taken care of.
Well, we were worried that, remember, the funding was gonna be delayed because of the
Yeah,
FEMA and the, but, no.
And that building is owned by the trustees, Fremont Township, so it's actually county property.
correct.
Yes, because they turned that in as an insurance claim too, but
So help
dealt with
them.
FEMA.
Helping them out was the right thing to do there, because it was county property.
Well, got them over the hump, get it done.
Yep.
Yep, it's up and they'll have their bazaar coming up here
Oh,
in a
yeah,
week or two. That's always a big one.
and we don't have a empty building on Main Street in Atkins, because
Correct.
the roof is shot.
Yep.
It's a good thing.
They did a beautiful job. I was in it a couple times now. Okay, reports.
I had, the Iowa Benton County DCAT last Zoom meeting last week. They're talking about consolidating some of the things they do and bringing everything into one big meeting. And unfortunately, like everybody else, they talked about some funding, they're not sure, if some programs are gonna be able to continue under the shutdown or not. And then I had, HACAP Thursday evening, which I drove over to Hiawatha for. The CEO is retiring at the end of the year, and the selection committee narrowed it down to 2 people, and we did vote to hire one of the 2 people to be the new CEO. And I would assume they will come out and meet everybody at some point.
Okay.
I'll probably bring it when they do the budget request, I bet.
Probably.
Yep. True.
I had 3 meetings, but none of them were county, so I'm good.
Okay. I didn't have nothing last week as for the county. This week is every day except Tuesday.
Don't forget, yeah, Wednesday we have a meeting too,
Yes.
Candace.
So I will call motion to adjourn this one.
I'll make a motion to adjourn this meeting.
I'll second.
Call for a vote.
Tippit, aye.